Hello and welcome back to the RPA Developer Training. In the previous videos, we've built a workflow which processes dictionaries and one that works with lists. Now it's time to delve even deeper into the topic by creating a project that combines the usage of dictionary and list variables. In this demo, we'll create a dictionary with string and list of strings as data types, then perform a series of data manipulation operations. Let's begin. Let's open Studio and create a new project. We'll name the project Working with Dictionaries and Lists Demo and provide a description. As you may remember, the dictionary variables used in the previous videos consisted of a key and a single value. This time, we'll associate one key with multiple values. More precisely, we'll assign the name of a country to the key and some city names to the values. We'll store them in a list of strings. Let's start by adding a sequence and naming it Dictionary and Lists Demo. Then declaring a variable called cities with the variable type system.collections.generic.dictionary type and set the key as string. Note that the data type for a collection can be another collection. To set the value as a list of strings, we'll click Browse for Types once more. Select the List option in the System Collections generic category. Set the item type to string and click OK. Now that we've declared the cities variable, we'll use an assign activity to instantiate the dictionary object and assign it to cities. Let's open the expression editor for the value field. Let's type New Dictionary. The key is of the string type and the value is a list of string. We'll close all the brackets and click OK. Let's rename the activity to create New Dictionary. Please note that we can also instantiate the object and assign it to the variable by using the default field in the Variables panel. But in this case, we use an assign activity to make sure that the workflow is easy to read. We're now ready to populate our variable. Let's add another assign activity and name it Assign US Cities. Let's say that the first key is US. We'll add a new list of string from the following cities: Seattle, New York, and San Francisco. Then click OK. A quick recap before moving on. The key is US, and the value consists of a list of string which contains the 3 city names. We'll repeat the procedure for our second country, the UK. Add an assign activity and name it Assign UK Cities. For this activity, our list of strings contains some cities. Namely London, Bristol, Manchester, and Edinburgh. What we want our workflow to perform next is to add one more city name to our first list. Let's say Portland, whose key is US, and then remove one of the values in the second list, for example, London, which contains UK cities. In the end, we'll print everything to the output panel to check if the execution went well. Since our lists of cities are collections, we can use an Add to Collection activity. Let's name it Add Portland to US List. And another activity, but this time a Remove from Collection one, which we can name Remove London from UK List. Now, the Cities of US List is the one that we want to extend. In the collection field, we'll enter the name of the dictionary variable and the key, Cities, US. To add, say, the city of Portland, we simply have to fill in the item field. The displayed compilation error will disappear as soon as we set the type argument to string. And there we go. When we switch to the Remove from Collection activity, we can notice that its properties are identical. Let's set our second collection, Cities UK. The item is London, and change the argument type once again. Now at this point, we only need a couple of log message activities before running the workflow and view the output for the execution. Let's select the first one and rename it to Print Resulting US Cities. Next, let's click the first message field and enter the string Cities US. To print all of the collection items one after another, we'll use the string.join method. Let's set a comma followed by a space as the separator and provide the dictionary variable and the key. We'll move on to the next log message activity. We'll write the same expression but replace US with UK. OK, let's click the Run button. The output panel displays both of our lists. The first one contains Portland, and the second one doesn't contain London anymore. Perfect! This concludes our demo on dictionary variables. Before we end this video, let's quickly recap. By selecting List as the value type, we can associate a dictionary key with multiple values. Using the Assign activity or the Variables panel, objects can be instantiated and assigned to the variables. When working with dictionaries with list values, both the dictionary and the list objects need to be instantiated using the new keyword. We can use the Assign or Collection activities to manipulate either the parent or the child collections. What's one scenario where you might need to work with lists where certain items need to be removed and others added? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.